Hello everybody, welcome to this third week on stress management. Here in this week's sessions we are going to talk about developing resilience to stress, and in the first module, that is today's module, we are going to understand what your stresses are and how to assess your stress level. But before we start off with the session, I'll tell you about an old joke in psychology and psychiatry. This goes like this, that there's a man who goes for treatment to a psychiatrist for more than 6 months because he has a habit of sucking his thumb. And after 6 months, one of his friends asks him, so has the treatment helped you? Yes, it has. So you don't suck your thumb anymore? Oh no, of course I do, but now I know why. So in today's session, we are not only going to know the why of the stresses and what are the stresses that are affecting you. We've actually studied more of the why, but today we will get to know more about the how. So how these stresses affect you and how much do they affect you and what can you do with that. So that brings us to the idiosyncratic meaning of the stresses. Now what exactly do we mean by idiosyncratic meaning? Primarily it actually means that each individual has a different way of experiencing a stressor. So each individual sees a stressor as different stimuli. So that just brings us to the old question that every individual is unique, every individual is different. So we need to understand how that individual perceives the situation. So that we will just discuss this with an example. Now here we are going to talk about two individuals, A and B. Both are college students and both love playing the guitar. So we start off with A, who loves playing the guitar, has a ear for music, picks up any tune he hears. He met a music teacher and looks forward to the classes. He is eager and he enjoys playing with people, participates in group activities, participates in competitions. So for A, how would he actually appreciate or how would he look towards the guitar sessions or guitar lessons? To him, to A, it would be more relaxing and fun. Now let us look at B. B comes from a musical family. He is also a college student, mind you, of the same age as A. B comes from a musical family where his family can play, his parents, father and brother can play several instruments, and he plays the guitar well, of which he prefers playing the guitar most, and he plays it really well. Now throughout his childhood, he has been going through rigorous sessions and trainings, and he has been criticized and for his mistakes. And after that, he really worked hard, he worked well, he improved on his guitar playing, and he won several accolades. And then he finally joined the same college as A did. Now both are in the same college, both are facing a competition. So how do you think B is actually going to look towards the competition or look at the competition? For B, which is very contradicting to A, for B the lessons, every performance is a very anxiety provoking situation. So he is extremely stressed during and before a performance, and he vomits several times, and after the performance he becomes ill. So most of the times after the performance he becomes ill. So what is actually happening? Now we see that A and B perceive the sessions, perceive the competitions and the guitar lessons differently. So this just gives us this to enhance this point once again, that a same situation can be stressful for one, and again for the other it may be a harmless one and one of enjoyment and relaxation. Now why is there a difference? Mind you, let me just tell you this, that this case of A and B that I just told you is from a personal experience of the students that I have seen as a psychologist in our college. I am just citing an example from there. So, it is not one of the book, this is very real time, and many of you sitting there and listening to this lecture and going through the slides may feel that yes, I have also gone through this several times, or you've come across somebody who has had these similar problems, and there is a difference in perception between two people because of their early experience, because of the way they have been bred, because of the way they have been punished or appreciated for their work, and that makes them perceive a situation differently. So, for one it may be very stressful, for the other it may be relaxing, as it is to A. Now, this, as we have discussed already, that it is a perception of the situation and the interpretation of the facts. But of course, with A and B we can also bring this point, and you may it may probably be coming to your heads right now that but B actually performs better, because he's been striving hard and he has worked well, and yes, he is definitely ahead of others in his group. So, definitely he is going to do better. So, is that good or bad? It is a fact that his performance will be better, but to what cost? So, he excels, but if this repeated stress happens, then it will take a toll on its health. We have seen that he starts vomiting and often becomes ill after a performance. So, imagine him going through this for several times. You just recall your lecture on chronic stress, and you will realize that if this goes on for a while, then he will suffer from many of the problems that one individual goes through in chronic stress. Now, let us get to the next part of today's session. So, we will start with stress mapping. So, we have seen that the stresses are different for different people, and people give different meaning to a stimulus, and that is why one is a stressor and one is not. Now, we will, to understand this better, we will do the stress mapping. So, this is a technique that you can follow for yourselves, or you can actually practice it on somebody who is going through a lot of stress, or maybe is manifesting symptoms of stress without knowing exactly why. So, first and foremost, before you do stress mapping, we will have to understand some of the terms. So, one, to start off with, it is sensitizing yourself to potential stresses in the environment. So, what exactly is a sensitizing? So, primarily you have to be aware of what are the stresses in your environment. Many times we are not even aware that this is causing stress. So, recall your session on chronic stress. We have seen that there are some individuals, acute stress and chronic stress. We saw that there are some individuals who do not even realize that they are actually getting stressed in the situation, and that is affecting their performance. They feel that it is the external factors or the others who are actually making them stress. Now, we need to first realize what the stresses are in the environment. So, in this case, B might ask himself when it is that he feels stressed, and discover that it is usually before a guitar performance. Most of the times, in the case of acute stress, an individual can actually point out. So, many of you or many people who say that I have a problem in talking in front of the group knows that that is a trigger for a stress response. So, they can actually point it out that public speaking is a problem with me. The next thing is keeping a stress journal or notebook. So, it is a day by day account of when and where the signs of stress appear. So, here this helps in the development of self-control, as it reveals the patterns of stress, those unique configurations of the stressor and response that operate in an individual's life. So, what we need to do here is, if you have a chart of what are the stressors that have been affecting you every day, or how you have been responding to it, we will see how we can do that. Then you know after a week's time that generally what are the times that you are stressed and how do you feel, what are the thoughts that come to your mind, and how, if it's happening on a regular basis on a particular time. So, you know that there is this particular situation or this particular event or this particular individual actually triggers a stress response. So, that will help you to be more in control of your situation and deal with the stimulus. Now, thereafter, the other thing that we could do is the personal stress analysis. This is a method in which you systematically evaluate and interpret the information in the journal. So, we actually have a stress journal, and then we thereafter analyze the information from the stress journal and thereby sort out how to deal with the stressor. So, this analysis, when well grounded in your examination of potential stressors and careful observation of your own behavior, can then serve as the basis for the subsequent development of a comprehensive program for stress management. So, what you are actually doing is, this is more of a self-help technique. So, you have charted down your stressors, and you actually, once you have followed it for a few days time or a few weeks time, you actually know what the stresses are and how to deal with it. So, that gives you more control over your stressors. So, that brings us to again understanding the external and internal dimensions of stress. We have studied about the external sources of stress and internal sources of stress earlier, but just to revise it once, we know that when there is a stimulus, it is cognitively processed by an individual, and how he processes the stress stimulus leads to, if it is processed as something threatening to the survival of an individual, then it becomes is seen as a stressor, and the GAS, or the general adaptation syndrome, or in this case the sympathetic activation system or the fight or flight response, springs into operation. So, just to revise with one example, I see a bear coming, I am running, and I think, okay, why am I running? Because there is a mad dog chasing me. So, I will be stressed. I am running, I think, why am I running? Oh, this is basically because I am participating in a competition, in a race, athletic event. So, I am more excited. So, the processing actually helps the way we are judging the stimulus. If it is in the third side, I think, oh, it's because I am jogging at morning, then I will not be stressed at all. It will be pretty relaxing to me. Now, to understand the external dimensions of stress, I have taken this down from Schaffer, and you can see this is something that you can follow yourself also. You will see that these are some of the external dimensions that are put down as noise, air pollution, adverse lighting, overcrowding, negative personal interactions, adverse work conditions. If you all are students, if you are a student, then it would be your work condition, or your occupational place would be your classroom or your lab, and major life changes, availability of choices, and rules of living. So, we will just see what are the questions that we need to remember when we are talking of these external dimensions. So, what are the questions you need to ask yourself, or in fact, if you are trying to do this with somebody else, then what are the questions you would ask there. So, when you are talking of the external dimension of noise, some of the questions that you need to ask is, are you working in a noisy environment? Are you especially sensitive to noise? Do you startle easily to respond to noises? Are you more relaxed when you are quiet rather than when you are in an active or a noisy environment? Now, for air pollution, again, are you living in the urban or a rural area? So, where you work, or where you actually where your occupation is, is it there people are smoking a lot? Do you yourself smoke? Do you have does that make you more irritated and unpleasant? Is there proper ventilation at home and work, or is there more pollution? Is there more of odors? Now, odors can be very irritating, and several times it may also cause a headache. Now, for adverse lighting, so do you feel your eyes are strained during your working hours or during your in your class? Do you rub your eyes often? Now, several times when there is an irritational response in the eyes, and many times when we cannot see clearly, we have a habit of rubbing our eyes. In fact, when there is high pollution and there is a dryness of the eyes, that can also irritate the humor in the liquid in the eyes, and that actually in the aqueous humor, and actually causes more of irritation and rubbing. When you have to perform tasks that are visually demanding, do you get headaches? Now, this is one of the major things that you come across in students. Several times this has been students complain that they have been having problems with headaches, severe headaches, but without realizing that they might actually have a eye problem or a problem with their vision. Does working indoors in artificial light make you more depressed and less energetic? So, that could also be one of the factors. So, if you are spending more time indoors and getting less of ultraviolet rays, now that can also affect your bones, and several times it also causes energy loss and depression. Now, overcrowding. So, do you actually sit in a place or work in a place or stay in a place? Several times it happens with students. They have adjustment problems and stress because of the way they are living. So, maybe you have to share your accommodation with 2-3 individuals. Now, that could be one of the causes of stress and may actually affect your mood without you knowing really why you are feeling so irritated after you joined college. Many times we attribute it to the food or the heat, or it could be these factors, of course, but it could also be other factors. Now, you need to take cognizance of what are the external factors that are actually affecting you. So, negative personal interactions. So, are you actually having several irritable conversations or discussions or conflicts with your colleagues, your peers, your friends? Now, if that is a problem, then you need to also check for how long has this been going on. Has this occurred recently, or has this been going on for a while? Now, adverse work conditions. Several times we generally get involved in a work that we do not like. I come across many students who have joined the college because their parents wanted them to do engineering, and they had no interest in the subject. So, even because there is a lack of interest, which we will see as one of the internal factors, but the adverse work conditions. I am not liking the way the labs are running. I have to rush to class. I don't like the way say there are students, people who get back to classes after working in the industry. So, change of environment, many times they are not used to sitting in the classes for a long time. So, the working conditions could be an adversity, and that may cause a lot of stress to the individual, bringing about several physiological changes. Major life changes. This is a very important factor. We have talked about the life event scale earlier, and we will talk about it again in the next session, but this is so life changes or life events, recent life events in the 2 years, whether it is a positive change like getting married, moving into a new house, joining a new job, joining a new college, okay, these could be positive events, but then also these changes may act as a stressor. And of course, there are negative life events like losing a loved one, financial crisis, maybe legal hassles, and academic failures, and losing a job. These could act as major life events. Now, availability of choices. Now, how much of a choice do you have? Or this actually brings in the concept of control. So, do you in your workplace or in your occupation? Do you have much of a choice to decide? Now that several times makes a person feel either bored or powerless. So we've talked about learned helplessness earlier. So many times people develop this concept, develop this idea of sense of learned helplessness, that I cannot help myself in the situation because I have no power. So such people are more stressed than their counterparts. Rules of living. Now this actually, you could ask these questions to yourself and to others whom you are giving this, is, do the rules you live by at home or work restrict your life too much? Do you regard those rules as too inflexible or feel trapped by them? Is your expression of your feelings or creativity restricted or stifled by those rules? Now it's also very important as to who is making the rules. Most of the times for students, these or young adults, or I say adolescents, the rules are made by others, especially adults of the family, or in fact for students it may be in a college, residential college setting, it will be the administration. But even otherwise, are there many rules that you have actually imposed on yourself and you have to go by them? This may seem a wonder to many of you, but we do come across individuals where they have imposed rules. I am, for the next 4 years, because I want a job at the end of a good job at the end of this term in college, I am not going to do A, B, C, D, E, and these things are imposed on oneself. Many times these also have an impact on your life because it is creating stress. Now of course, this brings us to the question, so then do we need to have rules, or do we, these are very common problems that we have talked about. So how can we do without them? So external stresses or external dimensions of stress cannot be done without. So here the idea is not to see or not to actually eliminate them from your schedule, but or from your life, but the idea is to understand whether these dimensions are having an impact on your stress level. So you have to, in this checklist, what you can do is you see how many of these yes responses do you give to these dimensions, and you can put in your additional comments or observations. So the more of the yeses, as you can understand that these are actually having an effect on your stress level. So now that brings us to the internal dimensions of stress. So here we are talking of the biological factors. So we start with the nutritional adequacy. So do you eat irregularly or have an unbalanced diet? Are you anorexic? Do you have other eating disorders? Do you find that your energy level fluctuates throughout the day? Do you eat too much, or do you eat too much on one kind of food? Or do you crave sweets when you are tired? It's very interesting that many depressed people and many anxious people have a craving for chocolates and sweets. Actually, chocolates help you when you are depressed. I'll not get into the details of it. This could be an exercise for you. You could check it up, how chocolates can reduce depression. So the next is, are you actually having more of junk foods and non-foods? So are you more on kurkure and chips and more of non-foods like alcoholic beverages? Many times we come across students and people who are on the job, on a different place, just surviving on snacks and extensive use of beverages. So it could be more of cold drinks and non-alcoholic as well as alcoholic beverages. Now the next question is, do you exercise? So is your cardiovascular system in a good condition? Do you get winded up after climbing a flight of stairs? if you exercise infrequently, do you still try to go all out and try to maximize performance? So, do you have sudden outbursts of energy at a time of the day or at the end of the day? Now, this is a very important question. At the end of the day, do you feel energetic or exhausted? If it is that you are feeling too exhausted at the end of the day, then you need to look at your daily schedule. So, are you getting overstressed on a particular time of the day, and thereafter it is taking a toll on your health? The next thing is also, are you getting adequate sleep? Many times a lack of sleep or disturbed sleep pattern can cause a lot of problems. Students have a tendency of sleeping late and getting up late. So, that by itself we do not get proper sleep at mornings. Many times we do feel that I sleep best at the early hours of the morning, but say around because I slept late around 4 a.m. or around 2 a.m. in the morning, so it would be a good idea if I sleep for long. Actually, that is not so. What happens is the body needs more rest at night. That is how we are biologically made. So, at morning, even if you sleep, there is a sense of fatigue after getting up. Now, so when you are feeling energetic, exhausted at night, these are also conditions that you need to look at. Posture is also a very important thing that needs to be addressed. So, you can ask yourself this question: how many hours do you actually sit or stand while working? So, does your work require to remain in one posture? Several times, many people who work on the computer for long hours have complaints of cervical spondylosis, and also they develop obesity towards the lower end of their body. Now, this is because of the postural condition, and that may actually bring about a lot of backache and pains. This is also something that you need to ask. When you go to sleep, does your body ache or feel tense? Now, let's come to rhythm and pacing. Do you push yourself at work? Is your working pace rushed or abrupt? When you work, do you set your own comfortable pace, or do you tend to match it with the work rhythms of those around you? So, when caught in a traffic jam, are you very angry and frustrated? Do you become irritable waiting in a line? So, is it also this, you can relate this to the type A personality pattern which we studied earlier, where the personality pattern is also important on the rhythm and pacing of the individual. And of course, when we talk about personal psychology, it's more of your philosophy in life. So, are you in conflict about your work or some other aspects of your life? So, here that brings us to what we really want. So, as I was talking about students who join a particular branch of study because of their parents' desires, may have a conflict with their own desires. So, do you feel as though you need to hurry and that you must be doing something at all times? Do you like yourself? Do you respect yourself? So, many times we see that self-esteem and self-efficacy can be an important factor for causing stress. Sexual fulfillment is also a very important factor. So, are you satisfied with your sexual life? Are you having, if there are married individuals, several times they may have, or if an individual is into a sexual relationship, we often see the stressful conditions affect their sexual relationships. Now, spiritual and creative fulfillment, for this you can ask yourself, do you feel a lack of meaning in your work or life? We've spoken about meaning in life and meaning in work. So, you have to ask yourself if you are feeling empty or purposeless, or do you have the areas of interest or self-expression that you feel are blocked or unfulfilled? Are you creative? Can you imagine? Can you fantasize? That brings us to sensory and neurological behavior. So, are you the type of person who startles at noises? Do you get uncomfortable or motion sick in moving vehicles? Does walking up or down the stairs make you feel dizzy? So, imagine a person who has this problem of vertigo. Think about him working in a place where he has to move up and down the stairs, or actually has to do a lot of work from a high up place. So, that definitely is going to be a stressor for him. So, it is not only the environment would be adequate for him if it was at a lower height. So, even the sensory responses of the individual may work as a stressor. In fact, I have seen a student of architecture who had this problem, and this individual had to climb up into higher places to understand for his job, but that was one of the job demands, to actually assess the plane, but that act as an immense stressor for him. So, that brings us to personal interests. You can ask yourself, if you fail to take time to do things for yourself, are you always busy with work? Would you feel guilty if you did something just to satisfy yourself and not anyone or anything else? Do you make excuses to avoid doing things that you would really like to do by yourself? So, are you always irked up to do a lot of work? Now, if on these also, just like the external dimensions, if there are too many yeses and additional comments, you can actually see that these are some of the major areas that you need to take care of. Now, that brings us to the stress analysis. So, how do we do the stress analysis? You have to discover patterns of stress operating in your life. So, that we have actually seen, and aware of these signs of physical and mental response to stress, identifying the stressors and analyzing the relationship between the stress reaction and the stressful situation that evoked it. Now, you will have to set realistic and effective stress control measures. So, think about this. So, here are some of the bodily symptoms. So, when we have seen the internal and external stresses, we have marked it down. Okay, these are the internal stresses, stress dimensions that I am affected with, and these are the external ones. Now, let us look at the bodily symptoms when these stresses affect. So, you can have this list of bodily symptoms, the feeling states and the cognitive states and motor symptoms all by you, and you can actually mark whether when there is an internal or an external dimension of stress, what are the bodily symptoms. So, I will not get into details, you can check this out. As you can see, these are all the sympathetic activation symptoms, and we have discussed more or less all of these in some time or the other. Now, these are the feeling states. So, what are the feelings that you are going through during that stressor? So, are you affected by any of this, or is there anything more that is affecting you? So, then you have the cognitive states. So, whether you are feeling dreaded, are you dreading that situation, are you apprehending a scary situation, are you feeling inattentive? So, many times students, and in fact even others also, whenever we complain of a stressful situation, we do not come and say that I am stressed about this. We generally say that I am losing focus, I cannot concentrate, I can't remember things, so I am having serious nightmares about things, and people talk about a lot of anxiety provoking dreams. So, maybe it's something like I can always see that I cannot answer the question paper, or my boss is asking me questions that I have no answers, and this is one recurrent dream that I have. So, we will not get into dream analysis right now, but these are some of the features. And some of the motor symptoms are muscular tightness, tremors, tics or spasms. So, many people have a habit of a muscular tic on the cheek, or it could be eyes going up like this. So, that increases during a stressful situation, or in chronic stress you can see it more frequently. So, there is an increased startle reaction, I am getting shocked at every new thing, in coordination, and a lot of sighing and freezing and feeling immobilized. Now, so here we get to see a copy of the stress journal. Again, I have taken this from Schaffer, and you can see that you put your date and time, signals, what are the signals of stress, how long did that symptom continue, what happened before the symptom, and what was the event when the symptom stopped, what did you do, how did you feel, and you have your chart of bodily symptoms, feeling states, cognitive states, and motor symptoms just beside you. So, now if you if you follow this for several days together, then you will understand that whether you could do this date and time, you could do it say on 4 times of the day, or you can do it on 2 times of the day. And you see, if you have identified your stressor from the internal and the external dimensions, then you could actually do it around that time where the stressor occurs, or when that event occurs. So, even so by this and by your own comments, you will actually see that how if you follow it for a certain period of time, how you are generally responding. Generally, there is a pattern of the way we respond to stress. So, sometimes the insights may come quickly, and of course, sometimes there is a lot of thoughtful observation that is required before you understand that, well, this could be a stressor. Say, it could be something very simple, like you are taking the carpool with somebody when you go to your college or when you go to office, and every time just before you go out to your office, there is this weird sensation of just missing the car, so missing the carpool. So, if you see that you love your job, so there is no problem with the job, you have no problem with your health, and everything being okay, then there is only one factor, that there may be a person who is a little too overcritical when you towards you every day. So, just avoiding the person may bring about several responses, and this may take a lot of time for one to understand that, well, this was the trigger. So, another one small thing that I will share with you before I end today's session is self-discovery in interpreting the stress situation. So, you could try this on yourself. Say, associating the body parts and sensations related to your stress pattern. So, just to identify that, just free association is a technique by which you just write down or say it without stopping, without hesitating, without a second thought. What are the words that come to your mind when you talk of stress? So, if I talk of stress, the first thing that comes to me is head. So, if I go further, it will be ache. So, maybe I get a tension headache. So, you could so you write down the words, you will see that most of these words are actually related to the sensations that you have and the particular organs, bodily parts that are related to your stress situation. So, that brings us to the end of this session today, and going back to the old joke of the man sucking his thumb, I hope that you have not liked that man. You not only know the why, but you've explored to the how, and now you really know how to deal with the stressor. Thank you.